Hey there. I just wanted to reply to you real quick. I completely understand where you're coming from. My son is actually on the spectrum. So the whole news thing going on about what RFK is wanting to do to gather data for people in the US who have autism, to create this database, that was a little concerning for me. But here's the thing, and I said this in a video that I replied to someone just recently, a few minutes ago. It is so important right now because we're going to face things anywhere we go. There's going to be stuff anywhere we go. And I do wholeheartedly believe that we're where we're supposed to be right now. And we always are. And that if we believe these things, if we allow the stuff that's going on social media, on the news, to be absorbed in us, and it works us up, then that's gonna create our reality, essentially. I'm not saying that none of that stuff is not happening. It's just that we can create our own reality of where we are based on what we're experiencing, what we feel, how we regulate our nervous system, what if we've worked through the triggers and wounds that this stuff that's going on in the world creates in us. If we've worked through why we're triggered by that, it can help us feel more grounded. So it really is about being aware, conscientious of what we're feeling, what we're experiencing, how much we're ingesting from the world around us on a continual basis. And do we need to take a step back from that stuff and allow our nervous system to reset and re-regulate, because that right there will keep you in a fight or flight or a fawn freeze all the time. So meditation and breath work are amazing tools to help calm yourself, calm your nervous system, calm the mind. Our collective humanity is shifting out of this mental thinking, always thinking mentally, how do we protect ourselves? How do we do this? How do we do that? And have completely forgotten how to be in the body. But we're shifting out of that. We're shifting out of the mental and moving more towards conscientious, intuitive, emotional intelligence-based ways of moving through our heart space and solar plexus. And for a lot of us who haven't shifted there yet and are still in that mental state, this is why it's fearful, because we're constantly thinking about how we need to protect ourselves in that primal instincts that we have that are very old. So I would encourage you to, do what you need to do that's safe for your kids, safe for your family. If you need to leave, then leave. I'm not planning on leaving. I don't know that that's an option for me and my family right now. I haven't really given it much thought. I like where we are. Do I love our leaders in our state? No, I'm in Florida. I don't love the things that they're doing, but it's where we are right now. Now, if things get worse, that might be a little bit different, but financially and what's feasible for my family, we're going to stay where we are. But like I said, I do things to make sure that our family's safe. We prepare for things. Not doomsday preparers, but make strategic thought about how, if this was to happen, this is what we would do. So I think it's important to have a plan. Get yourself prepared that if you have to pack up and leave, do what you need to do that. And just, be mindful about the things that you're taking in, and how much that's affecting your nervous system and how much that is affecting how you're being a leader for your family. I hope that helps, and I support you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me more. And if you don't have a support system, which I'd encourage you to really put yourself around people that are grounding and stable and that aren't always stressing and talking in fear-based ways, because that will encourage that environment to be within yourself as well. So I hope you have a great day.